Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's Numismatic news and information for the 16th day of June 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at those live spot prices. And then we can check out the availability on the 23 American Silver Eagle as well as the premiums for those 23 Eagles. But before that, I want to thank all the channel members. Really appreciate all y'all's support. Now, here we are at JM Bullion. Gold is up $5.92 to 1975.80. Looks like $24.20 below 2000. Silver looks like 80 cents below the $25 mark, but still above $24. Platinum above $1,000, up $1.33. And palladium down $4.80 below that $1,500 mark at $14.41 even Steven. We're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle. The credit card PayPal payment for this Eagle is $43.84. And we're going to less the difference on that ask. Well, we got 1966. And if you remember, yes, you remember correctly, it was an 1864 yesterday. So it went up $1 and change since yesterday. And what transpired to make the premiums go up by $1? I don't even know. But what I can tell you right now is that the United States Mint, well, they did not add any additional American Silver Eagles to this 725,000 sold to this date in June. And let's face it, we are already over halfway through June, only 30 days in June. And could we see more totals added here for June? We could, but I don't think we will. I really don't. Just one of those things. And another one of those things, check this out. Bam, over here, the United States Mint product schedule. Yep, here we go again. The United States Mint's uncirculated coin set for 2023 used to have well, all right, it was to be determined at the very bottom of the list here, and it finds itself back here again after having a season, but then that season looks like it fell out again. So that's product 23 RJ. That's the uncirculated coin set. That's, I believe, where registry sets are born, okay? And the United States Mint has been having fewer and fewer uncirculated coin sets since, well, I guess for the last 10 years. And proof sets and silver proof sets. So they're tapering off on these annual coin sets. These are the bread and butter products of the United States Mint. But the more that the Mint diversifies, the less they need of these annual sets. Correct? Correct. And imagine this. They only have a specific amount of resources that can allocate to each specific product. And they have to spread it thin. Imagine running low on butter and having 4 pieces of toast. Now you understand. Now over here to Coin World. All right, this is .com. This is by Paul Gilks, and it's a follow-up on that penny hoard we talked about in Pico, California. Now it says here offers pour in for million-cent hoard in California. Whoa, yeah, remember that? $10,000 is what it was worth. Remember the picture there? Now it says here the cache of Lincoln cents after being pulled from their hiding place, stored for decades in the crawl space of the base off the basement of a Los Angeles home. Look at that, boxes and boxes, rolls and rolls and bags and rolls and rolls of bags. Incredible amount of pennies. Now it says here news coverage of the discovery by a Southern California real estate agent of an estimated 1 million U.S. Lincoln cents in this crawl space of his late father's in-laws home went viral, prompting more than 100 offers to buy the hoard. Did anybody here try and offer to buy the hoard, including from interested purchasers overseas? That's incredible. That went global. The agent, John Reyes, told Coin World June 12th, that was just about 4 days ago now, he was meeting with one of the interested buyers that day to seal the deal. Oh, may have sold it. Reyes said the prospective buyer from Northern California had submitted an aggressive bid to remove the sealed cloth bags, boxes of rolled coins, and crates of loose coins comprising the hoard from the home. Reyes said the exact acquisition cost for the cents is not being disclosed, but is many multiples of the face value. So about 4 times multiple, 40,000, 50,000. So everybody who is into coins and into numismatics would know that the $10,000 face value that we're talking about here, well, that's minuscule in comparison to what they could find when it comes to heirs and rare date coins, okay? Especially if they're BU. Straight to the bank. Now, the hoard was discovered by Reyes and other family members sometime in 2022 while clearing out the home to ready it for renovations and used by family members. The early 1900s home in the Pico Union neighborhood of Los Angeles had the coins stored in a crawl space in the back of the home's basement, according to Reyes. Reyes says his late father-in-law, who passed away 10 years ago, had lived in the home for decades along with his brother. The brothers subsequently moved. The more than 100 here we go. These are the details of what's going on inside the bags. The more than 100 cloth bags containing thousands of coins each were each sealed with a lead clamp and wire. Many of the bags were imprinted with various names of the banks from which Reyes' father-in-law secured the cents. That's great. It tells the story. Isn't that amazing? Some of the financial institutions are no longer in business. Here we go. The hoard includes more than 75 25 $1 face value boxes of paper wrapped 50 coin rolls of cents. Okay, that's pretty standard. With another half dozen boxes of $50 face value rolled in coins. Okay, the metal containers also hold loose coins in addition to the paper wrapped rolls. That's amazing. Wonder how many of those are Lincoln cents and that 1909 VDBs and so on and so. Maybe, just maybe, there's a 1926S roll in there. Oh my gosh! What? Could you imagine? Oh, I'm just got chicken skin thinking about that 26S roll. It's probably not, but still, it's fun to dream. The cache of cents was discovered by family members taking turns searching every nook and cranny in the basement. When someone looked into the cramped crawl space where the bag, boxes, and loose cents had languished for decades. Reyes said the three of the cent bags were randomly selected, the lead seals removed, and the contents sampled to determine the coins were all pre-1983 copper alloy cents. All right, not the copper-plated zinc cents, which the U.S. Mint had transitioned to in 1982. The bags were then weighed and calculations made to determine an estimate of the number of cents and overall accumulation. In the setting, they set in on a million estimate. Wow, that's amazing. Based on the 1 million cent estimate, the face value of the cent hoard is $10,000. Folks, you really going to sell this for $10,000 face? Come on, it's copper also. You could sell it for the copper. You could sell it for the errors. Come on, there's so many ways to go with this. What would you do? You'd probably keep it and go through it, wouldn't you? Imagine how time-consuming and fun that would be. It'd be like a treasure hunt. Faced with the laborious task of redeeming the cents, laborious task, I don't know, it probably could be, definitely, but you know what, many hands make for light work, so if he's got all his family there, they could really, but you'd have to educate all of them. You could really make some headway. Reyes said consideration was given to circulating the coins. Oh, what? No. Locally through a coin store kiosk. But that option was abandoned, thank goodness, because a 12.5% handling fee would have siphoned $12.50 from the overall value of the coins. But you know what? I think that Amazon and other retailers might give you a 1-to-1 rate when you get the gift card. So I'm glad they didn't know about that. Shoot. All right, Reyes said because of the extensive news coverage, interested buyers were blowing up his cell phone with the prospective bids to resolve Reyes' dilemma. Oh, let me help you out there. Reyes said he received inquiries from as far away as the United Kingdom and India, but he wasn't able to contact all of those that had tried to reach out to him. Reyes said his father-in-law set aside a portion of his weekly paycheck as a butcher to obtain the cents from various California banks. Reyes said his father-in-law also set aside funds to acquire significant numbers of other U.S. numismatic collectibles, which include Franklin half dollars, a 64 Kennedy half dollar, and 1964 Kennedy half dollars, plural, Kennedy half dollars from 1965 to 69. So you're looking at 90% silver there, 40% silver there, and here we go, $20,000 face value in silver dollars. What? I'm sorry, what? And crisp, uncirculated, what? Uncirculated red seal $5 notes and straps with notes bearing consecutive serial numbers? Come on, did we just hit the lottery yeah, a little bit, huh? Now let me go to another article here. See how much fun that could be? Well, here we go. It's a numismatic news, right? What is fun about numismatics? I think we just kind of displayed that and showed evidence of that. But this is Patrick A. Heller 13 hours ago. It's a great little article. Numismatics, the study of money and the collecting of such items, is not one of life's necessities. You don't have to do it. Taking up the hobby is not normally done out of profit-seeking motive. That's right, we don't do that for profit. Some of us do, but we're flippers if that's the case. So what is it about numismatics that makes it fun and enjoyable? Well, looking at money can provide information on history, art, geography, and culture. You can share interesting finds with family and friends. These and more help make numismatics entertaining and fun. However, when you get right down to it, I think it's so much fun. I think what is so much fun about collecting money is the treasure hunt. There you go. How many times have we said that, folks, where you obtain the piece and then it just sits in a box, sits on your desk, sits somewhere and collects dust? Yay, I got it. Then what? You move on to the next item, right? There it is. That's the kicker. So really, ultimately, the fun, the best part, the part I really like is in finding it. It says here, when I first started collecting, I ran errands almost every day for my grandparents and was allowed to keep the cents from the change. Oh boy, that's amazing. And you know what, folks? I think that going back here, especially to that penny hoard where the brothers took aside a little bit of money, a portion of the money each time they got paid and set it aside. Look what you can do. That's generational wealth that they've done for their family. It's like in the Bible when they had those ants that just do all that work for all these days of their short lives. And when they're done, when they're passed on, they have all that stuff for the people, the progeny, the children. It's just amazing. Anyway, let me keep on keeping on. When I first started collecting, I ran errands almost every day for my grandparents and was allowed to keep the cents from the change. Who wasn't, right? That's fun. You fly, I buy. So every day was a treasure hunt looking for coins to fill another hole in my blue folder. When my finances improved, I got to look through all the change to fill the holes in my growing stack of folders. I lived close enough to the Canadian border where the currency values were about equal that I could even hunt for coins in folders from coins in that country. That's amazing. And I think people in Texas, Southern California, and even Florida can, and even, the border states, obviously with Canada, can all attest to finding foreign coins, a lot more foreign coins than would somebody else in the center part of the country. And if you are in the center part of the country and you are finding foreign coins, well, that's awesome. Now, the point is that treasure hunt can start as easily as looking through pocket change. When I started collecting in 1964, it was possible to find coins going back 50 years and silver coins. Let's not forget about that. Today, you might still find coins that old that you can collect at face value. Folks, going back 50 years is not hard from 2023, okay? Think about that. It's perspective. And look, in 1970, if you went back 50 years, yeah, exactly. Isn't that incredible? It's all about perspective. The treasure hunt is not necessarily a search for a valuable, undiscovered rarity, though it can be. There are many experienced collectors looking out for a previously unknown variety that can acquire at a regular issue price. However, the treasure hunt still can be just looking through pocket change for coins a collector does not yet have in their sets. That's amazing. It's so true. Now, when you do an online search, visit a coin show or store, open an auction catalog, or dealer price list, you are effectively going on a treasure hunt. There you are. Part of the fun of working at a coin business is that you are helping almost every customer go on a treasure hunt. But for those who are buying and those who are looking to sell. Both, not but. Now, so be honest with yourself. Don't you find numismatics to be fun because of the treasure hunt? Exactly. 100%. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, the dude just won the internet. Patrick Keller, congratulations, sir. Now let's head over to the plus ones. Proverbs 28:14 says, Praiseworthy is the man who always fears, but he who is stubborn of heart will fall into misfortune. And like I said, I got to look these up to see what they mean because I just can't wrap my head around it. I ain't that smart. I said ain't to emphasize smarts. Now, one fearful of real danger works out precautions to protect themselves, but the overconfident suffers misfortune. Yow. I don't want to be that one. Now, let's head over here to 395.99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. This is the Dream Academy, and the song is called One Dream. And it talks about a person, or any person, I guess, that, they lose their focus in their life. And this song, I guess, helps that person refocus what it is and why they're here. Hope y'all enjoy. So, folks, I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're going to see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Stacker out.